So, hello everybody, and welcome to another session of DAO tooling review. And I'm Shans, and today we're going to talk about Charmverse, which is an all-in-one operations tool. So, before we begin, we're going to provide a little bit of context, and start with DAOs. What are DAOs? DAOs basically stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. And for those who have been with DAOs for quite some time, that DAO is everything except autonomous, because a lot of work goes into running a DAO. So what are the so look at this diagram, which shows the organizational structure of a DAO. So there is a team which runs the governance, operations, treasury, community, and all the DAOs work to achieve a mission. The work of the governance is that it provides framework to hand out the decentralized power. In the absence of a central authority, you have to have a framework to distribute that power. And governance provides that by having a charter, having policies and rules, and having clearly defined roles and responsibilities. So that governance provides that power, and the operations uses the structure defined in the governance to fill that the roles and get the stuff done. In DAOs, basically the operations is about coordinating the work effectively with other team members based on the roles which is defined in the governance. So here's the basically breakdown of the operations that goes into a DAO, and this is a screenshot from mind map. If you want to check out the mind map, you can go to this link. So in operations, a lot of work goes into analytics and choosing the framework, the posting the bounties, the task, knowledge management, managing the proposals, managing Discord forum if you have Discord, different tooling, reviewing the toolings. So quite a lot of work goes into it. At the moment, we're using different tools for different purposes. Like for example, we use Gnosis for treasury management, DWork for bounty management, Notion for knowledge management, Parcel for the financial side, the Coordinate for handing out the compensation, deciding and handing out the compensation. Discord for discussion, Discourse for online forum for discussing proposals, and snapshot voting. So all these tools for managing them, and also to take into account that Discord itself has many bots to manage. So all these tools can take up a lot of time, and so most of the DAOs are focusing a lot of energy in the operations and less on the of implementing the goals to achieve the goals. So to reduce the amount of work in the operations, it would be great to consolidate everything in one tool, so less work goes into managing a DAO. So that is the need for today. There's a need to bring all the tools have a custom tool where to consolidate all the operations, so one can smoothly run a DAO. And that is the topic for today. That's DAO tooling for today, and that is Charmverse, which is one of the tools which is beta stage, trying to have almost all the operations in one platform. The version I'm reviewing, it's on 7th July 2022. So let's get started. So let's look at the features of Charmverse. Charmverse is basically a collection of tools. For example, we can potentially replace Notion, which is used for knowledge management and storage of certain documents, Discourse for proposal discussion, Call Out the Land, which is for token management of token gated communities, do work for project management and also bounty management. POAP for you can integrate POAPs and show the POAPs in different profiles, so can be linked in for the DAO world, and snapshot for voting on different issues. So next we are going to have a look at the user interface, and I would like to thank Alex Boone, who took his time during the Sunday time to show me a demo of the Charmverse. So let's go ahead and have a look at the exciting features Charmverse has. Charmverse has clean Web3 outlook, a great Kanban view which can be easily be customizable with colors and drag and drop features. Also notice there is a crypto symbol attached to chains, so you can change and choose what kind of chain you want, which one you want to reward. And also it supports custom tokens like backless and USDC. You can choose particular roles, which is by default everybody can see it and apply for it. It's also token gated, so only certain people with certain tokens and permission can access it. So in Charmverse, everything is token gated and role based access. So if you choose if a member can apply for it, or you can just take up the bounty. So here I am choosing particular role, and the default is everybody can see and apply for it. Everything that we do in Charmverse is role-based access. How many more bounties there are going to be? So for example, if you're trying to make a bounty and you can accept 50 applications, and the reviewer can choose only 10 people. Here the application is required. People can apply for it by clicking this button. I can apply, so if I apply right now you can see the application is the bounty, and once you like a person you can assign it and it goes to the submissions. Here it now shows submitted. So once with done with the bounty, you can just submit it, enter the address you would like to be paid to. Now it goes to the review for the poster to review the submission. Go to this dedicated bounty page on the left to get a bird's eye view of all the bounties, to see the progress also of the bounties, open bounties or closed bounties. So all the teams, design team or community teams, bounties will all show up in this one board. Here, one cool feature is that to batch pay all the approved bounties in one payment. Now let's head to proposals. If you go to proposals page, it's like Notion page. You can create anything. You can insert pictures or graphs. We can create mission, vision, charter, policies page here, also token prices page here. It's just like Notion, insert videos. You can use / command to get the commands and execute them. This is a proposal view of the proposal right now, and if you click here, if you can view the proposals, you can just do votes just on the paragraph. For here example, you want to go eat, should you go to eat Bogota, so you can just vote on that specific paragraph here. And yeah, you can also choose the proposals for the whole article. Or you can just vote for the page specifically. That specific page, you can just go there and vote. You can also view the comments here, and you can discuss about the proposals, just like a mini discourse. If you click the vote button here, you can see all the proposals here and how many votes to be done. So it's better for a DAO to ask them to go to this just one click and to vote for this proposal instead of having snapshot and proposal in different places. So it's two different places, and you have to fight the voter apathy. Another great feature is to subscribe the notification. You can enter your email so you can get notified when the certain threshold is reached, or if they posted a proposal. This can increase the voters' participation in the DAO. So one way to consolidate the information from, for example, if you have proposals on discourse, is to possibly embed in this page, so you can have you can quickly with one click view the proposals, and you can have discussion in the discourse. So now it's time for access control. Access control is one of the super feature of Charmverse. We use different things like Collabland to have token gated communities, but Charmverse is more dexterous. You have option of using different token different token access permissions, or you can use invite only. You can import all these roles from Guild or from Discord. So here you can see that you can implement token gates by individual wallets, by individual NFTs, or you could just use POAPs to implement token gates. You can use different blockchain platforms. There's a huge wide selection of blockchain platforms. So here again we're going to show you how the token gated works. If you share on the web, you can just share it like online, like Google Docs or Notion page. And once you add the people, if you want to allow specific people only to access it, so you can choose specific people to access it. So this is the great advantage of token gated communities, where instead of explicitly providing permission to each and every member that comes, you can just say, okay, just give permission to these people who have, for example, passed the onboarding POAP and also has level 1, level 2 automatically given to them. So give them access instead of spending so much time in basically explicitly giving permissions to each one. So if you don't want the token gated community, you can use invite links, and you can customize it to expire after a few days, and also how many times you can use this the invite link, so they don't abuse the invite link. So next we're gonna show you the profile page, where you can manage your own tasks here, and also you can just see what votes you have done, like which discussions you have taken part, what is open. And this is very good to check. Discord sometimes I don't see, and you can identify yourself using MetaMask, Discord, or Telegram. So it prevents from phishing attacks. It's quite great way of authenticating identity. So here in this profile page, you can it can be a LinkedIn page where you can store most of your POAPs here, so you can show off what POAPs and which seminars I've attended. At the moment, only one wallet could be connected here. So in future, Charmverse is planning to connect many wallets to the profile. So now it's time to discuss about the Notion import feature here in the Charmverse. Note that Notion, it's quite tough to import stuff from there because they have quite a weird data structure to and it's not easy to import because they don't have an export feature. They are doing that intentionally to have a high switching cost for the users, so they can stick to the Notion and keep the data in the Notion. So whatever imports the Charmverse does is not complete. You have to check it what is importing, and it's like 70% will be good enough to import. So once you import, check all the data has been imported or not. And this is, remember, this is not a cinch feature. So it's more of a import one time and then migrate everything to the Charmverse. So after clicking import, you can wait and you can have a look at the Notion, the importer page in the dashboard. So you can create your own onboarding page, customized automatic page, where the new member could go through steps and also check out the profile of the members and accordingly select the onboarding program you have for your DAO. So let's discuss about the pricing of Charmverse. Charmverse is VC funded, so they could afford to provide the product for free for now while they keep on taking suggestions and developing the product. Talking to one of the co-founder Alex, he mentioned they could possibly charge a number of transactions, the amount of content stored, or they could issue the tokens. It would be interesting to see how they price their services. It will be interesting to see how other Web3 companies or Web3 products, DAO products, are pricing their products, and if they're similar to Web2 or it's completely different. We can use some kind of innovation to check it out. So now for some suggestions you want to give to Charmverse, so it would motivate a lot of DAOs to move in. We would, since lots of DAOs use Notion, and as the DAOs get larger, the notions can get really complex, and I don't know if Charmverse can handle that kind of complexity that Notion has. So instead of importing all the Notion pages, if you can import some of the important ones like charter, policies, and other Notion pages where you could access with one click and you could cinch it, it would be great. The cinch feature for Notion and discourse on the forum would be a great feature. The second thing you want to see is integration with Discord. If you want to, for example, embed the proposals in the Discord and we ask them to vote directly from Discord, that would be a great feature. The third thing is financial side. If you could integrate with Coordinate or any other tools out there, so it could be easier for the finance person to review and embrace and monitor the financial side aspect of the DAO. That would be a really powerful module to have. So if you want to review a tool, or you want to review a tool which you're really interested to see the DAOs use, please feel free to email me at collab@shans.xyz. Thanks everybody for watching, and until the next review, take care and good day.